Hi guys, welcome back to Otter's RC Garage. Today we are back in the garage and we are going to do a brushless conversion on my son's Arrma Infraction. I'm going to actually take a step back and I'm going to have my son do the brushless conversion. So this is the Mega version. So that means it comes with a 9-turn brushed motor with a brushed Arrma speed controller. And the nice thing about the Infraction compared to the Typhoon and the other Megas, it already comes with a more aggressive gear that's set up for the high speeds. So if you remember in our Typhoon video, we actually had to swap the whole transmission and swap to a new gear inside of there and everything. It's a good video if you want to go take a watch on that. But for this one, it's already set up for that. The only difference between this and a 3S version is 5 teeth on the spur gear. So we're gonna swap in a little bit bigger brushless motor than what a 3S one of these would have, and we're gonna see how it does. I think honestly we're probably gonna be pretty close to what a stock 3S would be. If not, maybe a little bit quicker, and we can throw a little bit more at it. Just go ahead and flip it over.
Yep, I can see it.
Yep, and you can even see the red right through there.
Okay.
So what do you need?
This is too small.
Here, you can just go ahead and pull your arm out.
I just don't know how to set it.
Yep, that's fine.
Pretty sure we need a 2.5. Yeah, that's the biggest.
Yep. Alright, now you want to hold on to your car really good, probably like that. And with the other hand, pull on that. Pull the strap.
Oh.
Yep, pull the strap, nope, towards you. Yep. Yep, this way. Keep pulling like that. There you go.
I was not expecting that. I was like, ah!
The drive shaft spring. So if you gotta hold it here, or actually just take this and push that way with it.
Push this?
That way. You'll feel it. See how it sprung?
Yes.
Yep, do that and then pull it to the side.
Ah, it's hard.
There you go. There you go. And then pull it this way out.
Doesn't want to come.
You might have to spring this side and to get it off that other side. So now you're going to want to use a screwdriver.
My voice is rusty and dirty.
So what you want to do is go down in here just like this and see how if you pry, see how it starts moving a little bit.
So we're going to pry it?
Yeah, we'll just pry it a little bit and then lift up on that.
And then it should be easy to do. Yeah, that's way easier.
Okay, now use the screwdriver. Stick it in that hole that I showed you. Yep. Make sure it's nice and in there pretty good. And then pry it that way. Nope, lift up.
Oh, whoops.
Yep, there you go. Alright, now go over to this other side. And do the same thing.
I can't see it once.
Oh, here, I got you.
Yeah. You get out of this way.
There you go. See it moving?
Yeah.
Alright, keep going.
I remember when we did this Typhoon.
And you want to do this other side too.
1 sec here. I have
There you go, spin around that way.
And then it should go like right here.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, keep going. Come out over here. Let's go. See how this is real close right there?
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. Take this black screw off there. On the red pet. Nope, the one on the red piece. Yep.
This one?
Yep, same as what you did the other one. Make sure you're inside of it. Remember, make sure you're down inside. And then it'll work. That's always step one. Make sure you're down inside of the screw. This should now come up. Yep.
I remember this part. And then we gotta like unplug this.
Alright, so we have the ESC out and we have the motor out. And I'm going to show you the differences here. So our ESC, we're going to have to wire our own battery leads on, which that's fine because we're going to end up using a Dean's connector anyways. The motor connectors plug straight in right there. So we don't have much room because these motor leads are a little short, but we're going to make it work either way. The old motor, as you can see, only has the 2 leads for the brush motor, and we have the 3 leads for our brushless motor. First impression, these appear to be the same size motors, but this brush motor, if you look in here, has a fan, so it actually ends about here. They say this is a 550 motor, which would be like a 3660 millimeter. I think this is actually a 540 motor, which would make more sense. This is a 3665. The normal Arrma Infraction 3S would come with a 550 or a 3660 size 3900 kV motor. So this is just a little bit bigger kV rating and about 5 millimeters longer. So this should be pretty dang good. And we have a 3930 kV rating. So we are just under the max volt or the max kV for a 3S setup. So we should be pushing this thing about as fast as what a 3S system should be able to go, with plenty of torque with the bigger motor. So to install the motor, we got 3 screws here on the transmission. We'll take those off, and then there's 2 screws that hold the motor on, and we'll be able to mount the new motor, get the gear on there, and we'll have it all together, and we'll come back to you when we have it all in the vehicle and ready to rip. We had to swap out that ESC that we were using. We did put a Hobbywing Quick Run Max 10 in it. So this is a 120 amp ESC, perfect for 2 and 3S, and has a couple built-in little capacitors down here, and that's to absorb some of the shock, also help discharge rates. Mounted it all up, and we still have room for a little bit bigger motor if we wanted to go. So that might be an option in the future. Of course, we're gonna try gearing up first, but let's get a battery in it and see what it does. So we got all the connections soldered up. Had to solder everything for this Max 10. It does not come with the connector soldered on for the battery, and it does not come with connectors for the motor either. So we did direct wire this motor and solder it on Dean's connector on, so we could run it on our 3S battery here. So we're gonna kick it on and let's see if it goes forward, and if not, we'll have to switch it over on the controller. That way it does go forward. And then maybe you want to take it out front and do a test run?
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn it on first and test it. So
Steering seems to be good.
alright, it's rolling.
On the front wheel they're going a little back and forth, but I think that's because it's made to.
I think that's just the wheel itself. Other than that,
Is it driving the correct way?
looks like it.
Yep, that should be good.
Yep. Give her a rip. We'll do that again. Wow. You see the tires balloon?
That's gonna go fast. We need to get the thing on it.
The GPS?
Yeah, we gotta see if that beat him
Well, let's
on the big ribbon.
go get the GPS and see if we can secure it on someplace, and we'll go take it out front here and see if you can control it on the straightaway.
Yeah, well, it'll be a little hard because our road is a little bumpy.
Yeah, it should be alright for this. So, unfortunately, we were not able to get the GPS to turn on. I think it needs charged up. So, we're just going to do a couple quick test runs and see how it's doing. We'll get a speed on it later once we get the GPS charged up. Whoa! Alright guys, so we got the GPS hooked up. Gonna hit play on this thing here. I'll let it connect to the satellites. There you go, it's connected. So we're running on 3S with an 80C discharge battery. And like I said, we got the motor hooked up at max 10 ESC. Fan's spinning away because it's hot out here finally. So we got a nice big empty parking lot. We're gonna let them do a couple speed run passes. If we think we get a good one in, we'll give them a stop and we'll come in and see how fast we got it to go. All right, let's see a top speed run. We're all clear, no cars. Wow, definitely has the same drive shaft problem that Hudson's had.
That sounded like it was gas powered.
Yeah, well that's the center drive shaft vibrating because it's spinning so fast. So we'll have to look into an aluminum upgrade for that one.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, let's see another speed run. Were you able to get a full throttle that time?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it again. Whoa, getting a little sideways. Woo! He came around the corner here drifting. Nice.
It like drifts at my perfect spot.
Let's see, can you do some drifting like you did in the snow? Let's see some actual drifts. That's donuts. There you go. Gotta hold the slide. Super cool.
Alright, let's get another speed.
Alright, we can go back to the starting point. Thing's definitely a road car, but man is it fast. Whoa! Came on the speed too much and lost traction. Oh man. So what do you think? What do you think the speed's gonna be?
I don't know. Maybe in the 50.
Maybe? Alright, why don't you drive it here and let's see. Alright, got the clips off. Let's see. Right now we're on speed current. Average is 16. Let's go to max. Max speed right now is a 42.5. Definitely smells hot. The motor's not hot. Can definitely put my thumb on there for quite a while. I think it's the tires. It's just burning the rubber off on these tires. I want to give it a run and see if I can get a nice, good straight run and see if we can get over that 42 because I think it's going faster than that. So let's see what I can get with it. We'll be right back. It cut out on me. It just straight shut off. It did not like that. Oop. Come on, let's go check it out. It turned off right here.
Ah, strange.
That's why I didn't have any steering or anything.
Yeah.
That's weird. Everything looks okay. Let's see what speed we got. 43.3. So a little bit faster. Let's just turn it off and turn it back on and see what happens.
Yeah. You want me to start record?
Oh no! I see what happened. What happened is our drive shaft, we should have secured this wire differently. Can you see that in there? So it ended up chewing our wires, so that's why I basically lost all communication. So we're gonna have to definitely upgrade that drive shaft so it doesn't vibrate around, for one, and for two, I'm gonna have to repair those wires and we're gonna have to route those. So I'll probably end up just extending that and making that lead longer so we can route it out and around the other way and keep it away from the drive shaft and everything. I also want to try, there's a hold down up here that I think we can get something to hold the battery wire up and out of the way as well. Just like that. So that way we can make sure that stays free of the drive shaft as well. But you can see the drive shaft is very out of balance and has actually chewed itself apart in a bunch of different spots. So we definitely need to get, they make a center support and they make an aluminum one. So this thing is in dire need of an upgraded drive shaft, and this is exactly why. Once you start putting serious power to these, that plastic just won't hold up. You do need to upgrade some things to aluminum. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. You guys can see then once we get this upgrade going and see if we can break that 43 mile an hour mark. I think we can.